as they finally get rewarded for their shots to net. I love their puck pursuit. It is. And continue with the momentum. You gotta feel and believe that they're gonna get another one.
And a delay. What the call is.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Moves the puck. Look out. And a stiff break setup. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. And the puck clears the zone. Jones works the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Foligno. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here's a shot. Denies him in close.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Dickinson set the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Predators win the draw on their own end. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck. Great pressure on the offensive end by Foligno. He grabs the puck here at the point. Quick feed down low. Just got enough of that one to keep it out. Great hit on the play. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And the team's got it here. Trying to clear, trying to get it out. And they get it out and they'll get a breather. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Moves it over to Dickinson.
Stastny's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Picked up along the boards by Dickinson. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
The Blackhawks win the faceoff. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. The Blackhawks are on the attack. There's a solid collision. Moves it to O'Reilly. Nashville's moving it up the ice. Here's a chance. Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Slides the puck down low. Dishes it to Hall. Knocked away by Fabro. Quick pass to Hall. To his teammate. And that pass is redirected. Back to the blue line. Shot and one last save. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time.
Yossi's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all.
Down the right side and into the zone. Fires it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lankinen.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Blackhawks continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. O'Reilly's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Into the attacking end. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. sends the pass over. Quick shot! Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they've got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Tomasino's lugging the puck. Into the offensive end now. Handles the puck at the point. Rips it. Stops him with a glove. And now he moves it quickly to Hall. Moves the puck along the half wall. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Takes the pass. Look out, here they come on the attack. There's a great save on an excellent chance there.
Oliver's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Slides it on over to Evangelista. Shot! Scores! And look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
The Blackhawks will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. The Predators played along the boards. Quick feed to Amadio. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Big time stop.
Lankinen's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot. Stasny's twig snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Here we go, puck's in deep. Moves the puck across to Stastny. And they'll dump it in. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Nashville's moving it along the wing. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Huge steal in his own end. Angles it over to Kapanen. Takes the feed. Comes up with the glove save. From the right side, takes the pass. Nashville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Kapanen. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And that's blocked. Slides it across. Moves it to Korchinski. Sends a pass over. They've got numbers. Fires it. And that goes off a body. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Can't get a hold of that pass. Works it across to Tomasino. Takes a shot. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one. The Predators get a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves it around along the half wall. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Here's a shot. No room for that one to get through. The Blackhawks move it in. Feeds it over on the rush. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Quick feed to Dickinson. He carries the puck up along the wing. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And that's poked away by Smith. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And he slides it quickly to Foligno. Goes going to play the puck from behind the cage. O'Reilly's moving it ahead. Puts it on net. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Picked up here in the neutral zone by Stastny. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. Nashville's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's shown on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be headed into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
Just here in the late stages of frame. Nashville's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. O'Reilly's won a big draw in their own end. The Predators look to start the transition game. Shot! And there's the save. Kulikov's got the puck in his own zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Stastny stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Hall. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Poked away at center by Evangelista. Here they come on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Here we go. On man rush here. Chicago's got possession here in the offensive zone. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Taken along the wall by Korchinski. And now he passes it to Athanasiou. Turned aside with the glove by Lankinen. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Chicago's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Still keeps a hold of it. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Third period action is underway, and let's see if the fireworks will continue here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Nashville's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, the opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Let's go.
Big time stop there. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side.
Well, you have to look at the personnel to see who gets the advantage here, because it's coincidental, but it's who the team loses that really matters.
The Predators win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And they score! Nashville's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Back to the point it goes. Oh, what a tough save by Lankinen.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Chicago's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Dickinson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And there's a glove save on the play. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Dickinson's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The opponents here. Hammers it on net. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Gets the puck in deep. Nashville's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck across to Evangelista. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Save. Lankinen's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he's been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Gets the puck in deep. Slides the puck over. Here's a short pass to Hall. The Predators get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Takes a shot. And he keeps that one out. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nashville's got possession here in the neutral zone. Puck grab by Donato. Quick feed to Athanasiou. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Scooped into the trapper by Lankinen. Chicago's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Great save, played it perfect. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Nice zone entry from the right side.
Jones gets back to the action right away after getting a new stick after his stick just explodes.
Amadio's got it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Donato. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Smith crossed the line and gained the zone. We got a whistle offside to call. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway.
I need to put down that time. It takes forever to play one game, 6 minutes.
The Blackhawks
I need
win
to put
possession
5
here in the
minutes.
open ice. Moves it to Dickinson. Good defensive effort to poke it away.
Can you push there? How?
And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
Nashville's added yet
How?
one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
You clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Here's a shot. And that goes off the player in front. Takes the puck at the point. Taken by Barry. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Denies him. He got all of it. Murphy's moving the puck through his own zone. Chicago's on the attack. Nashville's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it on net. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Puck moved over to Forsberg. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck. And he moves it up to Bedard. Here's a shot. He scores! The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall. Chicago's recognized that they're not going to play run
physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals. Paul is able to corral that pass.
Oj, oj, oj!
The Blackhawks don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Oh my god, come on, gonna come back! Now I need to really put my A game on to give them a chance. I don't know what Chicago did there in the timeout, but oh my goodness, let's give them the hope they need.
They'll need to have their best talk with the last if they want to get back in this one.
The Predators will play it in their own end. Moves the puck over to Tomasino. And he slides it quickly to Stastny. Centering pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Snively. And he takes the feed. And a great save. And it's a quick pass to Amadio. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Big time stop. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Predators win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Amadio. Feeds the puck to Jones. Here's a chance. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Along the half wall with the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Slides it diagonally to Korchinski. Off the left wing and into center. Lets it go. Stops him cold. Chicago's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Quick pass to O'Reilly. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Predators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Pokes it away in the end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Here's a short pass.
Kom igen! Kom igen!
And the shot dives in the
Kom igen! Nej, 16 sekunder. Let's go, let's go.
The puck's knocked loose.
Ah,
A chance to score.
And I didn't have hands, so when
I feel so sorry for the team.
Fist bumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Puck scooped up by Kulikov. Quick shot. Beautiful glove stop on that one.
They're never gonna have time to make an attack in 2.7 seconds.
Chicago's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish on their scoring chances here late in the third. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, the bleeding finally stops as they put up a strong effort and the losing streak finally comes to an end.
Well, and the bleeding stops, James, but it's only a Band-Aid right now. They're going to have to find a way to fix some of the deficiency if they want to continue to push upward.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. You know, look, we always know how long it takes for goaltenders to make that jump to the NHL level, and we'll find out real soon just what this team's got on their hands with him between the pipes, because they're ready for him to play. They're ready for him. They obviously think that he's ready to be an NHL goaltender. Look, I think he's going to be a special goaltender for this team, and he is the goaltender, not just of the future, but of the now. He's ready to go. I think he's got the ability, he's got the size, the tools, the makeup, but until you know, you don't know. And we're going to find out real quick just what he can do with this team in goal. All right, let's get back to the phones here. We've got Barb.
I am so
intrigued to see how things play out for this young rookie with his first game in the NHL and just how he responds, right? You know he's messaged everybody, every single contact that he's got in his phone book. He has probably texted or called and ready to roll. Now you see how he rolls in this sort of situation, right? A lot of anticipation. Think about anybody's first job, your first day on the job, right? Man, I think even when I was flipping burgers as a kid, my first day going in with the uniform, I had the butterflies. That's flipping burgers. I mean, this kid's going on the ice in front of 20,000 people. How's he going to roll with that? Can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll check in on the phone lines as well. I think a lot of... There has been so much talk about this young rookie, Ray. What's going through his mind here before he does it for real on the ice?
Well, by the time he gets to the point where he's about ready to step on the ice for the game, he's burned some energy already, James, in warm-up, but he's had time to think. So, you know, he's nervous, he's excited, he's anticipating his big moment, and this is a blur. He's not going to remember anything.
It's tough when you got to start the game shorthanded now, so the PKers are going to have to come out and do a job and reset the momentum.
Chicago said it. Play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
The Jets get a hold of the puck undermanned. They clear the zone. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. And that pass goes off a stick. Great reach with the poke check. Feeds it over. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
The Blackhawks win that offensive zone face-off. And that's blocked from someone in front. Gets it out of his own end. And he takes the dish. Poked away in the defensive end. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Chicago's got it now. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Keeps a hold of it on the play. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. And that puck leaves the zone. The Jets gain the zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away.
It looks like he's playing with a little more confidence tonight, and he's looking for his first NHL goal. He's possessing the puck, and he's driving. He's bound to get one.
Lowry's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Jets win it in the defensive zone. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James.
They've got a 2-on-1. Into the offensive zone. Passes it over. Broken up. What a play defensively. Scheifele's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area.
Oh!
Look who's on the board. That's his first of the year.
So, Daria.
Chicago's aggressive start has paid off because they've got
They haven't shot a
They've got
single
one on the
shot
board. They really
on my
set
goal
the
yet.
table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
And he gives it over to Lowry. Oh, a violent collision in the open ice. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. We're still in the early stages of this period. Chicago's ahead 1-0. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Can't keep a hold of it. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a strong effort on that play. Grabbed along the boards by Lowry. Slides the puck over to Nemestikov. Quick feed to Sandberg. Shot. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
I'm never gonna touch the right stick. I was just practicing my slides.
Get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded
Yeah.
for it.
This will not be my first shout out.
Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Winnipeg's got the puck. Uses the force on that hit. And now he passes up to Scheifele. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Oliver's got to have a lot of adrenaline running through his veins right now after making a stop early in the frame. I mean, it's his first game, and the rookie makes the stop. You got to feel confident and good about that one.
Can I get at least 10 shots so then I get 90%?
Fires it. Denies him.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James.
Come on, boy.
The way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Passes it over. Strong defensive effort. And that's off target as it hits a body. Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. Handles the pass. Kurashev's going to play it against the half wall.
Yo!
Save! Now a quick pass to Velarde. Takes it in front. Oh, what a stop on the play as it goes off the shaft of the stick. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Akapa's got it in the defensive end. Handles the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Kurashev. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Perfetti. And that's poked away by Zadorov. And now he moves it quickly to Schmidt. Steps inside the line. Takes a shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Moves it over to Lowry. With possession along the wall. And he comes up with the glove save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. Nice job tying up his opponent. Dished on over to Hall. Moves it to the offensive zone. He got all of that one. A chance at front. And that's stopped. Morrissey stick handling in his own zone. Directs it on over to Lowry. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. Pinned up along the boards. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Verona. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Moves it to Morrissey. Winnipeg's got it against the boards. Quick pass across to Morrissey. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And that carries off one of his teammates in front.
Come on, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Here's a road to Stanley Cup.
And he loses control of the puck.
This is my first regular game in this season.
Scooped up along the wall by Mikheyev. Kurashev's got the puck.
Come on! Get it in!
At point blank range. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway.
I'm kind of always playing NHL in the spring, summer, because we don't have hockey here in Europe at that time. So, and I really don't care for NHL in real life. Like, I couldn't care less.
Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Winnipeg's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Quick pass to Strong. Carries the puck through the neutral zone.
Come on! Yes! Oh yeah. That's how we do it.
Goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Chicago's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Directed over to Strong. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Kincaid. Winnipeg's looking to break out. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Winnipeg's got the puck. Here he is in close. Scores! They saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
I absolutely love the compete on this goal, James. It's about driving play and finding a way to get the space in behind the defender, and he does just that and buries it home.
The Jets have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point.
It is officially time.
Giddy up.
Welcome back to the Goaltender Being Pro 1 NHL 26. We finally had a good performance.
That hit. Takes it into the slot. The shot denied by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Bedard. Takes the feed. There he is from the slot. Oh, look at the glove save by Kincaid. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's a short pass to Perfetti. Takes the shot. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Quick feed to Kurashev. into the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. From the right side, they gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Zadorov. Gains the zone through center. Sends it across. How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
The Jets have it now. Winnipeg's moving it into the offensive end. Taken by Schmidt. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it to Schmidt. Moves the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick pass to Schmidt. Denies him with the save. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass. Deflected in front. Stop that one. McKay's got the puck along the wing. Dumps it in. Sends the pass over. There's a firm collision. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Akapa's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Winnipeg won it. Takes it at center. Monahan's got it in the offensive zone. Stop call. Head call. Puts them in front.
And now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first two strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Winnipeg's got to find a way to build off this one-goal lead now here, Cheryl, in the back half of period number 2.
Well, it's essential that they do, and they can't be comfortable with this lead because they haven't been strong the entire game. They haven't managed the puck, and they certainly haven't held possession. So they got to find a way to attack on their toes and put their opponent on their heels.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Morrissey. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Stones him in front. Handles the pass from his goalie. Bedard's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And there's a... penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, and they got to be expecting to get one soon here as it is one-sided. And it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Picked up along the board by Appleton. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one
Yidlef!
is in his favor.
Lowry's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Passes it over to Mikheyev. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Chicago's got it across the line. The Jets will kill off a few extra seconds now. And the puck clears the zone. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Fires it on net. Off a stick. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Chicago's got it along the wall. There's a chance in front. Can't connect the play. Taken along the wall by Dickinson. Comes up with a glove save. That's some smart heads-up defensive play Hamilton. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Can't maintain possession. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here's the clearing attempt.